next is Charlotte Geater, who studied English at the Hall from 2008 to 2011. She's now studying for an MA in creative writing at the University of Kent. And I was so strict with all the poets about timing that we seem to have rushed through at quite a pace. So take your time,
I'm from Ipswich, and that is what this poem is about. Well, I mean, you know. Broken fingers. I am strapped in and saw open-top buses ghosting through Ipswich. We by derelict. We saw the burnt-out factory, drank in the fog, ready for what? It rained all summer, and sometimes it is just rain. It is history here. The same men, sunburnt, flap the sails under skies like fat, crackle and brine, but we had a Labour Party that won't support strikes and a protest movement that is no clusterfuck. I mean, they massage each other in unison. Your hair is so clean. There is only smoke and seawater. No. Mouths the river, spits the docks, fills the seats. Cracked plastic lets it all in. Tapped our fingers together. Pink, woozy nails. My eyes wide, the size of your freckles. The sky of a shop window blinks, and we pierce our ears, noses, nipples, teeth, ready to become burnt sugar again. I waited for the thunder, ready for there to be no such town again. I mean, a suburb, a service station. At least somebody would have a job. We'd be so lucky. And the left, what have we left? When you've washed and you're able to say, syndicalist? No. I am a fuchsia-eyed, sharp little knife, and I have thought about everything. I mean it. I remember when all of this was dead blue, a month full of seawater, a mouth full of rain. A sponge pulses and scalds its heart. Will not work. Are you clean yet? Try sailing. If you don't want to be sick, then you're not doing it right. And this one I wrote for an event in London where you had to choose the polar opposite of something someone else was going to write a poem about. So the person, this was one of Roddy Armstrong's other series, anyway. Basically, someone else had to do 3 p.m, which I think is the least poetic hour of the day. And so that meant I got 3 a.m, which is a good hour. So it's called Hour of the. When can we organise? I laughed. The quag outside rumbled, gravy. The farmer's corn for his arms snored. Husk hunks relax the sky. I catch his long hair and turn on the diffuser. Slowly work my way through. The book's body's thickest, sodden batteries. My knees were so smoke all night, buckled introductions. It was here the spine glued up. Here, I thought, after work, when can we organise? And tried, but my lenses were different colours, and my hands were flat and sick. What's company? Where's that? I am flat, can only sleep slack. I clamp winches, but I turn it back. It winds itself down. It's somebody else's morning. The forklift carries in the boxes, and warehouse lights are always. Office buildings burnt down, at the brightest point of burning. Zip teeth stains freeze on the skin. And my last one is called 3 Days, and it's about when I lived in Oxford for a while after finishing my degree, and it's about that kind of strange time, 3 days. So it's like, we shouldn't press our cheeks together like we think we know, because say I saw pen on my sock this morning, I looked and finally let some noise pass through, lodge into my ledgers, take heart there. And I thought that there was something in the words. It slipped down, but then all of this. My padded fingers slip onto the handles, swing above us. We have shifted, shifting through the undergrowth, and I have fallen over, I slipped. Yeah, but it's fucking cheap, they're all so frightened of him, and I want some lemon drizzle in the pub and you here. East Oxford smells like press now. Burnt rubber snakes its way up St. Clement's, smokes out the morning from my eyes, and now the day is rotten lines in the way I speak to you, love. Take heart, I never hit the right keys. So the notebook bloomed when my cola leaked, and I must wait for it to dry. You try to make sense of it, the brown from the red, I mean, but I can't see that you're right. All my thoughts come in full sentences. I am trying to pretend they do not. 3 weeks in muck, and 3 days away from you. They have nothing to do with what I mean. But the radio, what men say, ha ha ha. Somebody lives there and kicks the ticker. When they should edit, circle me deeper. And even when you are waiting, we slip on my surfaces, talk for days. But how I should learn to eat again, with half a broken jaw. And you will be here when I sleep, 3 days from now, and the days pass. And I am always a gutted thing, with hands too cold still to work the thing.